right. If you check the video which I posted about, the thumbnail was with Narendra Modi, and I asked the question why so many talented Indians are leaving India. And in that I gave the incident about these wrestlers. And they have this issue with this BJP politician. As usual, I got people who agreed with me, disagreed with me, which is fine. Okay. And then there are others who are like, for lack of being able to put a proper argument, they say, oh, desperate for views. And what do you want me to talk about? A frog? There's no controversy there. We'll talk about my pet frog. Or should I talk about eating salad? It's stupid sometimes. Anyway, however, one recurring theme was there. When you ask people a question, can you disagree with these points? People ask you, where did you get your source material from? And in that video, I cited two video content creators. One was Durv Rathi or something. Another guy. Both are Hindi-speaking channels, YouTube channels. And I listened to what they had to say. And they had solid evidence with video footage, newspaper clips. And they also spoke about the other side of the argument, where people said they're putting on an act. They don't want to compete. They want a self-entitled ticket to compete easily, or this is a politically motivated agenda, or criticisms like 10 years the minister was taking advantage. Where were you 10 years? Were you sleeping? So why do you bring up this fake thing? And the physiotherapist claimed that before she made a fake claim that the guy was supposed to massage, and then she withdrew her complaint. So all these criticisms were addressed. So when you ask them, he has proved all these points wrong. The typical answer that they give is, this is a propaganda channel. Or they say, this is fake news. Or they say that this channel is sponsored by the anti-BJP, or Congress, and then obviously, when that cannot make sense, George Soros, or they say it's by the anti-Indian, anti-national. Okay. Here's the thing. What I've noticed with our Indians, because predominantly my conversations is with Indians, when there's a point of view that differs from theirs, if they have a point of view and you disagree with their point of view, okay, I'm not talking of the unprofessional ones, the idiots who will talk about your mother, sister, daughter, and speak on their genitals or attack your personal character, bad words and all that. Forget them. The next batch is people who will talk about the person's character. They'll say this YouTuber is anti-national, or this YouTuber fake propaganda channel. So then when they say, okay, he's anti-national, my question is, so someone who praises the country, only gives compliments and talks good stuff about BJP and speaks only for the person accused, so only that channel I should believe, right? Like, for example, Republic TV. Republic TV is obviously, it's obvious. There is an agenda. It's very explicit who they support. Like, for example, CNN. They support Democrats. Fox News supports Republicans. So, certain media supports left, certain media supports right. But now, that does not mean you just dismiss them and don't listen to their point of view. See, if you want to grow as a individual, You have to listen to both the sides. Now, obviously, you'll ask me, so Lloyd, did you listen to that? I'll say, yes, I have. I'll give you a small example. Andrew Tate. I admire Andrew Tate's ability to rebrand himself, to sell his services, to make money, to be a global phenomenon. I admire those qualities. But what I don't agree with is him trying to sell, target, and manipulate vulnerable people, especially youngsters. And, when you're at that level, at such a high level of influence, you can have a 3-hour podcast, okay? But then your words should be weighed carefully. See, in his cowboy days, he say bitches, they are. He used to address females as bitches, and you own those bitches and all that. And now he justifies by saying, when you take a 3-hour long podcast and take only 10 seconds, yes, you're right. If out of a 3-hour podcast, you take 2 words from here, 2 words from there, and string it together, it will sound misleading. But that does not free him from the fact that he was pimping women on webcam. He was into the flesh trade business. He has bullshitted a lot. He has the Andrew Tate vault or membership. And if you listen to YouTubers who have been there, they give you the dark side of it, where they even bring females for guys to enjoy, escorts and all that. So this is documented. Now, I have listened to him, even though I don't agree with him. I still listen to him. In fact, people ask me, Lloyd, did you listen to his latest interview? I listened to it. He spoke with this BBC, and the BBC interviewer was an idiot. She came with a pre-planned, pre-scripted list of questions to make him sound stupid or to prove that he's guilty. And he was busy just trying to prove that he's innocent. There was nothing worthwhile in that interview. It was a total waste of time. So the point I'm trying to tell you here is, I listened to both sides of the story. See, once upon a time, I was a Catholic. Those days, I used to only subscribe, believe, read, and endorse material that supported my point of view. And the point of view was, Christianity is real. Christians will go to heaven. Only Jesus is the one true God, or God, a Christian God. Rest all religions are fake. But the day I decided, let me listen to other religions, let me listen to atheists who don't believe in any religion, let me listen to agnostics, let me listen to scientists, and let me question my own beliefs. That is where I realized, no, I'm wrong. I've told you this before. A Muslim will only endorse positive literature, arguments that endorse Islam. Christians do the same. Hindus do the same. Every religion will endorse their own religion as a true religion. In the same way, every political party will endorse only their political party. But I'll tell you, this is not the way you will grow as a human being. I'm not trying to portray myself as, oh, I'm very profound. I also have my biases, okay? However, as far as possible, if you want to grow, don't just slap someone, oh, he's propaganda. Listen to what they have to say, na? Maybe out of 10 things, one will definitely, ring a bell and you'll think, oh, sheesh. Like, for example, landing on the moon. They say it's a hoax. The Twin Towers, they say it is an inside job. This pandemic virus, they say it originated from a laboratory. And some say the big pharma was involved. Okay. Then what else? The banking industry is controlled by some people. So There are conspiracy theories, like even JFK, John F. Kennedy's murder, the magic bullet. There is one side on the right, there's one side on the left, and then there is somewhere in between. What I suggest to you is, find the material that resonates with you, listen to it. But then don't ignore the other side, no, by just giving them, oh, he's bullshit, or he's propaganda. No, listen to what they have to say. Listen carefully without being biased, and detach yourself and evaluate. For me personally, I listen to both the sides. They said that these wrestlers are putting on a fake agenda. They're sponsored by Congress, or they're sponsored by someone to bring the BJP down. Or this is, you're not guilty until proven. The courts, the saying. I've listened to both the sides. And I formed my own opinion after listening to both the sides. And like I told you, I do not gain anything by this side or that side. I don't gain anything. But that's the only way to grow, man. And I guess for me, it is important for me not to be in love with an idea without questioning my own thinking. Is because I'm a coach, I'm a trainer. I meet so many different kinds of people. I have so many different kinds of clients with so many different kind of beliefs, traditions, backgrounds. If I'm going to be stuck in, let's say I was a Catholic and I never became an atheist, I would have thought that in order to be saved, you have to believe in Jesus. Only Christianity is a real religion. And I was a preacher those days. Well, guess what? Turned out to be wrong. Now you will say, yeah, what if you're wrong? Yeah, if I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. There have been Zakir Naik, who I think is a jackass. I put up a video stating that he's a clown. He'll never be called to any reputed university. And guess what? I was wrong. He was called to Oxford to give his views. And I put up a video. I apologized. Said, I'm sorry. I made a mistake here. You don't become small by admitting your mistake. You and I are human beings at the end of the day. We can make mistakes. So even with this one, if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. I don't lose anything, man. So bottom line, what I want to leave you with is, if you want to grow as a human being, listen to both the sides. Don't be in love with any one side. And don't, just because you're BJP or Congress or Republican or Democrat, don't be so loyal that even if they do something wrong, you're ready to justify and cover up for them. That is really bad. And that's not the way to grow. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You agree, disagree? I'd love to listen to what you have to say. And remember, if you want to grow, be prepared to prove yourself wrong, and only then you'll grow. Alright? Feel free to comment down below. And yeah, you comment garbage, just get blocked and deleted. Alright? You guys take care. Chal. Hey! Brownie! Alright. Chal. See you.